that one-page document that was so eloquently read by the people on that tape is the reason I work here today. And I'm just going to take one last moment before introducing the reason we're all here today to tell you how it was created. How many of you helped write the Democracy 2.0 Declaration? Raise your hand. Awesome. So on October 4th, 2007, we brought 47 random young people together on a house, in a room on the house side of the Capitol to build Democracy 2.0. We gave them 8 hours to wordsmith and put together survey research that we had put together. It was a long day. It got to be about 6 o'clock, and I stood up in front of a room like this one. I said, you know, guys, thank you so much for what you've done today. We'll take it from here. And I was met with a revolt. They said, this is our declaration. We're going to write it. All we need to do is you give us some sodas and some pizzas, and we'll be all set. So we brought those young people that came to DC to write this declaration to our offices, and we fed them pizza and gave them soda. And Ian and I went back to our offices and just waited to hear something. 2 minutes past midnight on October 5th, 2007, they knocked on my door and said, we're ready. We have something for you. And I stood in the hallway as they read to me the Democracy 2.0 Declaration, and I sobbed like a baby. And it was for the first time Mobilize.org represented something that I'd had nothing to do with. And it was a declaration that was truly owned by the young people that we work with and hopefully owned by the people here today. After making me cry, they walked up the steps of the Jefferson Memorial and read the Democracy 2.0 Declaration to Thomas Jefferson. And one young person said that if he could talk, he would have approved. Actually, one of our young people said that they saw a tear rolling down his cheek. So we are extremely proud of this, and if you haven't read it, please take the opportunity to. But now is my tremendous honor and pleasure to introduce you to our first speaker, Mr. Dave Walker, the president and CEO of the Peter G. Peterson Foundation, the sponsors of this week's conference. Before, I just want to point out that I won the cufflink competition. Mr. Walker is in fact wearing Americana cufflinks, so I win. As president, he leads the foundation's effort to promote federal financial responsibility today in order to create more opportunity tomorrow. Prior to joining the foundation in March 2008, Dave served as the 7th Comptroller General of the U.S. and head of the U.S. Government Accountability Office, the GAO, for almost 10 years. This was one of Dave's 3 presidential appointments, each by different presidents, during his 15 years in federal service. Dave has also over 20 years in the private sector, including 10 years as partner and global managing director of Human Capital Service for Arthur Andersen. In addition to his work at the foundation, Dave serves on various boards and advisory groups and has authored 2 books, with a 3rd book entitled Come Back America, due out in January 2010. All of you received the IOUSA movie on your seats with the Citizen Guide, and Dave is also the subject of that really important documentary. So please join me in welcoming Mr. Dave Walker.